channel. And you know what? We love you, and we love that you love us too. Now, I promised you earlier, earlier when I was giving you BB Naija updates about how I will be giving it to you live as they go during the head of house, games. Now, they also had nomination earlier before now, and they're nominating each other on who would have possible eviction this week, and then the head of house game then was scheduled. And as I speak to you now, the housemates are already in the arena, and they're about to start. And as I speak to you, Nini has been called up to start. So Nini is starting today's head of house game, guys. And there's a lot of twists to this game. Although the math game has returned, where they have to roll a dice, whatever their progress is will be shown on the mat and all of that. That one is back. But then this game has been a whole lot of twists, and I'll be telling you as they go. Now Nini is about to roll a die, and she just rolled a 4, but she needs to start with a 6 again, guys. So there's no more spookiness here and there anymore. Big brother has been, that experience was tough for you guys. So I'm going to come back with another game. So I can see the bottle of water, is also back. It seems Big brother have realized that bottle of water is this housemate's weakness when it comes to this particular game. So the die is back, the bottled water is back, but then there's another twist. There's a pot with clean water in it, and then finally Nini has rolled a 6, and she has started the game already. So she needs to, how they used to do it before with their former game, where you need to start with a 6 and then you place this stuff on whatever it is, and the math is, how the math is now, 1 to 30, and then you have to roll a die. And she has started already. She started with a 6, and now she rolled another 6, and she rolled 3, which is, she's on number 9 already. What if Nini wins head of house, guys? Mind you, let me just say this real quick. Nini is not up for eviction this week. Only Saga is. I'll be telling you, whoever is up for eviction as time goes on. Now, as soon as she rolled a dice to 12, it means she has to start again. No, she has started again, and she rolled a 6 again, and now she's back to number 6 again on the mat. Whew. You need to see Saga. Saga is standing, cheering out, but then that's it, guys. That's it for Nini. Time out. Now, I'm so sorry I cannot show you whatever is going on like straight on TV. I can't have the screen right here right now. I can't show you exactly how it's going. I can only explain it to you guys, because how it is. We could get a strike for that and all of that. So I'm just going to be telling you how it's going. Now, as I speak to you now, Queen has been called up. So Queen is the second person gunning for this head of house position right now, and there's a whole lot of interesting advantages to being the head of house for this week. So Queen just rolled a die, but then she needs a 6 to start, and then surprisingly she rolled a 4, just like Nini also did. But she's really fast today. She really wants to win head of house so bad. She's doing this thing real with all energy. Trust me, she's putting in all her energy. Like, she's prepared for today. But she can't seem to find a 6 already. Like, oh, she got a 6 right now, so she's starting really well. Mind you, the time frame for this week's, for today's head of house game is 1 minute 30 seconds, so it's going to take a whole lot. Now, she just rolled a 4, so she needs to pick, yes, that's the twist to this game. So she needs to pick an egg with a spoon and then walk over a sort of wooden bridge. She needs to walk over it, and she must not touch the egg with her hand, and she did that really fast. She did it successfully, and then she's moving on with it. She rolled a 1, so she's on number 5. Whew. And mind you, guys, she rolled a 2 again. So she's on number 7. She's moving really slow. She needs to roll a 6 when she gets to number 7. She needs to roll a 6. Wow, I'm really scared for her, because she took her time to roll a 6 earlier, and now when you on the mat, when you get to number 7, you need to roll another 6 to continue. And now that's it, guys. Time out for Queen. Better luck next week. That's if she survives. No, she will definitely survive this week, because she's not up for eviction. But then there is a game of save and replace, guys. A whole lot happened this evening, guys. I can't wait to tell you guys. Now, the next person that has been called up, the next housemate, is Cross. So let's see how Cross does this. What if Cross wins, guys? I really hope he does, because Saskay is up for eviction this week, guys. Saskay is up for eviction. So Cross is rolling his die already. And he needs a 6 like every other person. He needs a 6 to start. And now the twist to this game is, number one, there's a part where you have to cross a certain log with a spoon and on an egg on that spoon. And you can't touch the spoon with your hand. You need to hold it with you need to hold the egg with the spoon, so you need to walk over it. Now as I speak to you, Cross played a 6 and he also played a 4. So that 4 means you need to get an egg with the spoon and walk on this wooden plank. You need to walk on it, and the egg must not fall down while you're walking on it. So he has done that, and he rolled a 5. I'm really positive about Cross this evening. Wow. He rolled 1. I felt like he was too energetic about it. He just flinged the thing. But then he rolled 2 again. He's really going slow with the numbers. Wow, 2, which takes him back to start all over. Wow, and time has gone. Oh. 6, he needs to start. He rolled a 6, so he's starting. Roll it, bro. He rolled a 4. He's back to 10. Let's see how long he can hold up with this game. 2. Start all over. Cross just literally start. Oh, wow. Cross rolled is very interesting this evening. Cross rolled the die. He got to 12, and 12 means you have to start all over. He started all over and he still stopped at 12. Guys, this is fate telling you that Cross is not going to be the head of house for this week. So, but then again, let's keep our fingers crossed when it comes to Cross. So the next housemate that has been summoned by Big Brother is Angel. So Angel is getting prepared. She looks really prepared though, because Angel, before she's addressing to the head of house game, tell you already that this one is not ready, but she looks ready today. So let's see how ready she is. So in 2, 1, she goes. Wow, she rolled a 4. There's a ritual with 4 today, because every housemate that is coming to play first rolls a 4. She's rolling for a 6, guys. I must say that Angel is not up for eviction this week, so she's free, and that might make her, not really ready for today's game, because she's not up, so she's safe for this week. But then she's finding it hard to get a 6, guys. She has not gotten a 6 since. She has been rolling this die and the applause is getting really weak, because they are losing faith for her, because she has less than 45 seconds already. Whew. It seems Angel might not move past this rolling of die, place. And somebody is literally telling her not to give up, but then she has less than 20 seconds, if I'm correct. So, nothing is going to happen here. I don't think any magic. Wow, she got a 6, guys. She got a 6. Start. She got a 6. She's starting. She got a 6 again. Wow. But then the time might be up really soon. 4. Wow, that's 10. She got to 10, guys. She got to 10. Wow, time up. Time out. I really got, really scared for her, because I thought she wouldn't get the 6. But then she got the 6 afterwards, and then so Angel's score is 10 tonight, guys. Angel's score is 10. The next housemate that has been summoned or called by Big Brother to play his own head of house game is Yousef. Now, I must say this, that from week 1 down here, Yousef has not been nominated for eviction. I don't know why. It seems they like his company so much. So, guys, Yousef is not up for eviction this week again, because no single soul nominated him. And as I speak to you, he just rolled a 6 right now, so he's starting, and the housemates are really cheering for him. 1. So he rolled a 1 next. 3. So he just rolled a 3 and he's on 4. And that 4 says that he needs to use a spoon to pick an egg from a basket and walk, over that wooden plank until he gets to a particular spot and drop the egg. And the egg must not fall down unless he would start afresh, guys. So he did that really fast, and then he's moving forward. He rolled a 1. So So he's on 5 right now. He's moving really slow with the numbers. This housemate don't know that this game is, when it comes to die, you need to roll it, not throw it. They seem to be throwing it, and that's why they're getting low numbers. So he's rolled a 3 until his, time went out. So time out for Yousef. Like, I don't know what Yousef is doing to this housemate and why they are not nominating him, because whatever he's doing, he should continue doing it, because it's really saving him. Like, it's really, really saving him. And as I speak to you now, Saga is getting prepared because he has been called. Saga has been nominated by a roll of housemate this evening, and he's up for eviction. So he needs to take this game really seriously if he wants to, stay in the house one more week. He just rolled a die, but he didn't roll 6. He needs 6 to start. You know how their initial game was, where you have to roll a 6 to start, and then whatever number you roll after would be counted. So he hasn't gotten a 6 yet, surprisingly, and I'm really scared for him. Saga, I'm really giving up already, because he hasn't rolled a 6 yet. He just rolled a 1. The 6 has been really, avoiding him, and Nini has been, encouraging him that go, 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 babe. It's tension. You are tensed. Oh, you are close. My man is playing. I need to encourage him. So yeah. Man. I see Saga leaving this week. Like, I really, really see him leaving this week. So guys, he has less than 17 seconds already, and all hopes is lost. From my side, all hope is lost. But guys, who do you think would win, the head of house game tonight? If Pere wins, I feel like Pere is beginning to, come out of his shell for a while now. And, if he wins this head of house, it's going to be hot this week. Like I always say on this show, whoever wins the head of house game would determine how the week would go, guys. It's determine how the week would go, because his personality would definitely show. And Saga's time has been up, and he did not even proceed past the rolling of die. Like, he couldn't get 6 at all, so he didn't play anything tonight. Like, the 6 was just avoiding him, like pew, pew, pew. So this shows that Saga's time might be up in Big Brother's house, but we don't know how that will play. As I speak to you now, they are on a break, and I'm going to be sharing a whole lot of things. So earlier today, the housemates were asked to nominate whoever they want to be up for eviction. Now, the housemates were caught off guard because they didn't see that coming. Normally it's after the head of house game that the housemates will be like called to nominate. But people just said, housemates, gather at the lounge now, start nominating, and they were like, scared and all that. So this didn't allow most of them prepare, but however, they nominated who they want to nominate. And Yousef nominated Emmanuel and Queen, and I was like, what? Why? But then some of these housemates nominated people that they feel are strong contenders, while some of these housemates nominated people that they have squabble with, and they feel like, oh, this person is going to make me do something that I don't want to do. This person is going to make me aggressive, and that is why I'm going to nominate the person. It was obvious, during the nominations. And I'm sorry I cannot show you guys what is going on the screen. I'm so sorry I cannot show you that, and this is because of copyright issues. We could get a strike for that on this channel, and we don't want to do that, and you don't want us to do that as well. So you don't want us to get a strike or something. So that is why we are not showing you what's going on live, but I will be telling you, I'll be sharing with you how it goes, how everything is going back to back. Trust me, I will do that effectively. Now, moving on, Saskay also nominated White Money and Liquorose, and I was surprised because Saskay has nothing on White Money, but then probably she feels like White Money is a strong contender, judging from the fact that all this time he has been nominated, he has not been evicted at all. He has been saved, so she feels like maybe he's a strong person in the house. Jackie B nominated Pere and Saga. J. Paul nominated Nini and Pere, so that makes Pere is up for eviction. White Money nominated Saga and Saskay. So Saskay nominated White Money nominated Saskay. Probably they knew they were going to nominate each other or something. But then most of these housemates, when you ask them, or when Big Brother asks them, why do you nominate why do you nominate this person rather? They feel like, oh, this person is, we've not connected properly, I've not had a good conversation with him, I've not had a conversation with her, and all of that. J Paul also nominated Nini, and Nini also nominated J Paul. So you see, guys, Nini nominated Pere and J Paul, while Nini nominated Saga and Saskay. Liquorose nominated Saga, and I'm wondering, what the hell did Saga do to you guys? Because they've just been mentioning Saga and Pere, Saga and Pere, Saga and Pere, and it was, sort of like, I don't know, probably Saga has offended them unknowingly and they don't know. But you need to see these housemates in the morning. They're always friendly, always together, gisting and all of that, having fun. And then when it's time to nominate, you'll be like, what's going on? I was shocked at some of the nominations, but then Liquorose nominated Saga and Cross. So Queen nominated Saskay and Pere. Liquorose has been nominating Angel for quite some time now. So I was expecting that, okay, we know it's Angel you're going to call all the time, Angel, because Emmanuel also nominated Angel. But then I was shocked to hear that, Liquorose did not even mention Angel at all. Would it mean that she has forgiven Angel, for hitting on Emmanuel from the first 2-3 weeks? Or she's just, outgrown the fact that, Angel cannot be interested in Emmanuel anymore, or she feels like she has won Emmanuel completely and she doesn't need to look over her shoulders when it comes to Angel anymore. Who knows? Like, I really want to know why though, because she has always had this inner beef with Angel, like she hits, and she has been saying this over and over within herself and her friends. When Maria was around and they were having a conversation, she was always reminding Maria about Angel hitting on Emmanuel and all of that. But it seems she has outgrown, that sensation, and she's like, you know what? I feel Saga and Cross are the strong people in the house and I want them out already. And Saga also nominated Jackie B and J Paul. Like, wow. So Nini nominated J Paul, Saga nominated J Paul. They could have had that discussion. Who knows? Now they are back to the head of house game, and Pere is on, guys. I've been waiting for Pere, to play his game, because you know how he does it now. He takes it really seriously. Now he has rolled a die and rolled 4. Guys, 4 is a ritual in this house, because every housemate always want to roll 4. So he has to roll 6, guys. He has to roll 6 for him to start. And he hasn't gotten a 6 yet. He rolled 4, he rolled 2. He's really close, but he hasn't gotten a 6 yet. And he's not giving up, because he's really putting energy into it. And he's actually rolling the die and not throwing it like other housemates are doing. He has, less than, 50 seconds left. Oh, he just rolled a 6, guys. He just rolled a 6 and he's starting now. His energy has increased, guys. You need to see the way he's running. He rolled a 5. He rolled a 5. Real fast, real fast. Pere might win this head of house game, guys. I'm telling you. Pere might win this thing. He rolled a 6. Sorry, he rolled a 2. So that brings him to 6. He rolled a 2 again. He rolled a 1 rather, guys. He rolled a 1 and that brings him to 7. He rolled a 6. He rolled a 6, guys. Wow. 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 He rolled a 6 again. So when you get to number 7, you need to roll a 6 to continue. And he rolled a 6 twice. So that takes him to 13. And he rolled a 2, which takes him to 15, guys. Wow. Pere is winning head of house, guys. I'm really scared. I'm scared for the house. And they are really congratulating him. Saga is congratulating him wholeheartedly. The rest of the housemates are just looking like, hey, another Pere regime, another military regime. And let's not forget how, he had a scoreboard with white money. And I'm really looking forward to him being the head of house for this week. This guy is going to come at everybody back to back. I think he has found his voice, and if he wins head of house, he will make this voice really louder. Now moving on, we have Emmanuel. Emmanuel is playing his game. I've not really seen Emmanuel energetic about this game ever. Emmanuel rolled a 6 first. Like in the first attempt, he rolled a 6 and he's starting. Angel is really looking forward to this. He played a 6 again, guys. Emmanuel is the head of house already. Or is it too early? Let's just see. He rolled a 5, guys. He rolled a 5. Woo! Liquorose's voice is the loudest. Trust me. She's really happy for her man. But unfortunately, guys, Big Brother, made an announcement today that the whoever wins the head of house or comes whoever wins the head of house or comes first in today's game can only save himself. Now the person that comes second can save the person that comes second, guys, can save another person, can use the veto power, not the person that comes first. Guys, as I speak to you, Emmanuel is on 22. Guys, Emmanuel is on 22 already. He's on 23. Emmanuel might be the head of house for tonight, guys. He might be the head of house for tonight. Emmanuel wrote a 3 and he's on 26. Guys, the housemates are excited. Not when Pere won, the housemates are like, hey, we're looking at each other. But Emmanuel is really, he's on 28 already, guys. Emmanuel is on 28. And I think he needs to do something. Okay, he needs to pick a black envelope from a basket. And that is when they said his time is up. And guys, Emmanuel really surprised me today because usually he doesn't take this game really seriously, but today probably because he already knows he's up for eviction today and he took it really seriously. And guys, he's the highest tonight, and you guys need to see Liquorose. Liquorose is jubilating. She's happy. Her voice is the loudest already. Emmanuel might win the head of house for this week, guys. I'm really hopeful, but then let's keep our fingers crossed. So Big Brother said he failed to finish the obstacle, and his number has been returned back from 28 to 26, guys. Still makes him leading, he's still leading. I mean, he's the highest so far. So Liquorose is next, guys. Liquorose is next. What if Liquorose is the second? Because Big Brother is actually looking for a first and a second runner-up for tonight. So let's just keep our fingers crossed. I feel like we've seen our first runner-up already. Emmanuel came up with 26, guys. It was 28 initially, but he didn't finish his obstacle, so Big Brother returned his score back to 26. And Liquorose is starting now. Her energy is hyped. Her man is, winning already, so she needs to win to be by his side, and all of that, and enjoy all the privileges and advantages. But then she hasn't gotten a 6 yet. She's really energetic and she's looking forward, to this. She got a 6, guys. She got a 6 and she's moving on with it, guys. She's moving on with it. I mean, how hard can it be? How hard, can it be? She wrote a 3 and Emmanuel is there. Emmanuel is actually there. He's super hyped. He's pumped. He's clapping. He's excited for his babe. And she wrote a 3 again and she's on 6. Number 6 on the mat already. She wrote a 2 and she's on number 8 on the mat. Our time is up, guys. Our time is up. And that's it. So the next person is White Money, guys. The next person that's been called is White Money. Now, it's no news that White Money does not take head of house game really seriously. He's always, doing it nonchalantly. But he seems pumped. He seems hyped. He's rehearsing for the game. And now his race to the die is really interesting to watch, which is dread. So he needs to roll a 6 like every other housemate. He needs to roll a 6 to start. And they're telling him, White Money, fast. Do this thing fast. Queen is standing up. Like, White Money, you need to do this thing now. Do it with energy. Although the energy is dropping for me. Like, he's got a 6. But then, White Money is not somebody that can carry his body when it comes to running and everything. So, let's see how far he would go. He rolled a 1. He's number 1. He's on number 1 on the mat. Number mat. And he rolled a 5, so he's moved to 6. He rolled a 6. He rolled 2, guys. He rolled 2, so he's on number 8. And his time is up, guys. That's time out for White Money. Although he tried tonight, unlike other nights that he will just, do this thing nonchalantly and he will just do it reluctantly, guys. But today he was really pumped. Now Saskay is next, guys, and it seems like she knew already because she was already standing there before, before she was called, she was called up. So let's see if Saskay can actually do it, guys. So Saskay is going with a whole lot of energy, and she almost rolled a 6, guys, but then it was 5. She needs a 6 to start, like every other housemate. She's rolling it with all energy and everything. Like, she really wants to win, guys. She's doing it with a whole lot of rigor. I can't really hear J. Paul's voice, cheering for his woman like every other, coupled housemates. Like when Emmanuel was playing, Liquorose was deafening me with, go, Emmanuel, go. Oh, she got a 6 finally, and she started. Her energy is heightened already because her running will be here. She rolled a 5, guys, so she's on number 5 right now. She rolled a 3, so she's on number 8. Woo. Wow, that's it for her. It's over. It's over. Guys, I'm so sorry I can't show you guys what's going on straight from the screen, like straight up. I cannot do that because of copyright issues, guys. And as I speak to you now, they are on a break. So let me just, give you a recap of everything that happened. All the housemates have played their games, and Big Brother is actually looking forward to first runner-up and second runner-up of today's game. So both of them would be head of us. Since Big Brother have started a new trend that, everybody, like 2 people rather, will be head of us for a week, like they did last week with Jackie B and J. Paul. And because they were head of us last week, they both are not playing this week. And both of them are up for eviction this week. People that are up for eviction right now is Pere, Saga, Emmanuel, Liquorose, White Money, J. Paul, Saskay, and Jackie B. So these 8 housemates are up for eviction, and they really played their games, really well. Tonight they played well. All of them actually played well, and the person that is leading right now is Emmanuel. Emmanuel got to 26 points and is the highest. And the first runner up, for today's game would first of all have the luxury lounge exclusively for himself throughout this week, so he can have his private, trips in that house all by himself, in the luxury suite. Now he's also entitled to 200 abeg naira and 200 BB token, guys. So there's a whole lot of faji for the head of house for this week, the first runner up, that is. And the first runner up cannot save another person. That is, he's not entitled to the veto power. So the first runner up can only save himself. And Emmanuel is up for eviction, and Emmanuel is the highest person so far. So Emmanuel is safe for this week automatically. Secondly, the second head of house for this week would have the veto power. That is, the second person cannot save himself, but can save somebody else and replace somebody else. Like, there's a whole lot of twists tonight, and I was surprised, like, people that, why are you doing this to these housemates? Like, there's a whole lot of twists. Now I want to say thank you guys for watching, for watching us live. 90 of you guys, like, I'm really grateful. Eshe. Thank you so much for for watching tonight. You have to bear with us. We cannot show you everything live because copyright issues, guys. Copyright issues. Don't want to get a strike. And update on who's leading. Emmanuel is leading right now. Emmanuel is leading. Emmanuel is on 26, and he's the only person that even went above 20. And Pere got to 15, guys. Pere got to 15. So I was really scared at first, that Pere got to 15. He might be the head of us. But immediately Pere, won. Immediately Pere played his game. Emmanuel came next, and Emmanuel beat him hands down. Like, Emmanuel actually got to 28, but then people reduced it to 26 because he did not finish, his obstacle. So Emmanuel is on 26, which means he's still leading and he's up for eviction. But this means that if he's the first runner-up for this head of house game, he cannot save anybody. He can only save himself. But the second runner-up can save whoever is up for eviction. He can save and replace. That is the meaning of veto power. He can save and replace, guys. So I really want to see how this plays out. If Pere becomes the second runner-up, who will he save and who would he replace? because white money is already up for eviction, so you cannot replace white money, because he seems to be mentioning white money every week. He likes to mention white money every week, guys. I'm really touched, because obviously Emmanuel cannot save Liquorose tonight. Emmanuel cannot save, Liquorose tonight. He can only save himself because he's up for eviction. And Pere, who would Pere save? He might want to, save Liquorose because of Emmanuel. And I was really excited that these two were up for eviction for this week, because I want to see how strong these two fans are separately. That is Emmanuel and Liquorose. I want to see how these two fans can actually help these two continue, because everybody seems to be like, oh, Emma Rose, we love both of them together. I want to see how strong you guys can, come together and collect votes and support these two, or you're going to do this separately. But then Emmanuel seems to be automatically saved, because he's the winner, he's the head of house for this week, and we're going to have a first runner up as well. So they are back and they are waiting for further instructions from Big Brother. So 8 people are up for eviction tonight, guys. 8 people. We have Pere. Pere is up for eviction. Saga is up for eviction. Emmanuel is up for eviction. But then he won the head of house game tonight, so he's no longer up for eviction. As I speak to you now, Emmanuel is about to wear the chain, the emblem of authority. Although the emblem of authority has changed, because Big Brother is no longer giving them that chain anymore. It's giving them one big, I don't know what it looks like, but that's what he's wearing. So automatically Emmanuel is the head of house already. Wow, so he's about to wear, the emblem of power. That means Emmanuel is off, the housemates that are up for eviction. As I speak to you, they are singing Dorime for him right now. Courtesy cross. But guess what, guys? Emmanuel is actually wearing that initial, emblem of authority that one housemate used to wear. This last week 2 housemates became the head of house, and they didn't wear that chain that had Big Brother's eye on it. But that is what Emmanuel is wearing this week. So Big Brother is just changing things. Like today is one thing, tomorrow is another. Let's not expect anything from Big Brother, because anything can come up. So the housemates are really excited, though. They are really happy for him. But of course, Liquorose is the happiest for him. And this week's veto power holder is Pere, guys. I already told you. So Pere is having the veto power, guys. So which means Pere has the power to save and replace somebody. But Emmanuel does not have that power. Emmanuel can only save himself, which means that Emmanuel is safe, but Pere is not safe. So now they have a pending issue with Big Brother right now. Like, I'm really excited for Emmanuel, because I was scared that Emmanuel might go home this week. I was really, really scared, because Emmanuel is somebody that does not really say much in the house, and he's so now right now his head of house responsibility includes immunity only. He's not allowed to have the veto power. Now it feels like Big Brother already knows who would win this kind of thing, because his whole arrangement is just so, it's somehow, because it's obvious that if only Emmanuel won the head of house game, he would definitely save Liquorose, definitely. But then he's not entitled to veto power. Pere is entitled to veto power, guys. And Pere has to use veto power immediately, guys. Pere needs to save and replace somebody. So, guys, the people that are up for nomination, guys, are Pere, Saga, White Money, Liquorose, J. Paul, Saskay, and Jackie B. Who would he save, guys? Who would he save and who would he replace? He needs to do it immediately and now. Who would he save? Who would he replace? I'm sure he's going to pick White Money, but White Money is up for eviction. So who? I feel like he's going to pick Angel.
And I replace myself with Queen.
Wow, guys, Pere just used his veto power, and guess what? He saved himself and replaced himself with Queen. So guys, Queen is up for eviction right now, guys. Wow, 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 guys. This is getting interesting. Now, guys, let me just tell you one thing. When he was, in the diary room telling Big Brother who he wants to be nominated for eviction, he mentioned White Money and Angel. Now, I thought that Angel would be the person that he would pick, but he just replaced himself with Queen, guys. He replaced himself with Queen. Hey, God. Wow, guys, I'm really, tensed because I didn't see this coming. I mean, we might say probably because, Queen, had a squabble with him over White Money's, arguments with him, but then, and they are seated next to each other, and Queen is just looking at him like, hey, I will finish you. This week, you think you can delete me from this house? Like, her countenance is shaking, like, and they are sitting side by side together. So guys, Big Brother is about to announce people that will be up for eviction for this week. So you guys can vote for your favorite housemates, guys. So number 1, Saga. Saga is up. Saga is up. Liquorose is up, guys. Liquorose is up for eviction. White Money is up for eviction. White Money. Saga, Liquorose, White Money, J. Paul, Jackie B, Saskay, Queen, I feel like that is all, guys. That is all. So we have Saga, Liquorose, White Money, Queen, Jackie B, Saskay, and J. Paul. These 8 people are up for eviction, guys. 7 rather. 7 are up for eviction. It was 8 earlier, but Emmanuel is saved, and Pere replaced himself. He saved himself and, replaced himself with Queen. And, you need to watch how you are quarreling with people in this. That's one thing I've learned in Big Brother house. When you are quarreling with people, you need to be careful because you don't know who power will shift to his side and he will just use it against you. That is exactly what Pere did, I just feel like he has to do with the quarrel. Of course he has to do with the quarrel. I mean, he had a quarrel with Queen while he was, having an argument with White Money and and guys, now Pere has used his power, and you know what, Queen? You need to watch your back in this house because you can't talk to me anyhow because you don't know when the power will just shift to my side. And Queen is, taking this really well. I mean, when Pere mentioned her name, she was smiling as if she already knew. She already knew that, guys, I know this guy will nominate me because she was really smiling and all of that. So Queen and White Money are up. Saskay and J. Paul are up. Liquorose is still up, sadly. And Saga is up as well. So our fingers are crossed. Let's see how this plays out. So guys, I really want to know what you guys think. Who do you think will go home this week, and who do you think will be safe this week? Because power seems to be changing hand and favoring Pere all the time. Now I need to say that this has to do with luck because yes, Pere has been taking his head of house games really seriously. He has been taking it really seriously, and Emmanuel has been asked to pick his deputy, guys. Emmanuel has been asked to pick his deputy, and guess what, guys? He picked Liquorose. Like, it's going to be a jolly ride this week. It's going to be a jolly ride this week. And since he's wearing that emblem of, authority, according to Pere, he would be sleeping in the head of house lounge this week, guys. So, nice one. Like, we're going to see a whole lot of couples doing their thing this week. So even when Pere is allowed to have a veto power, that's all he needs to use. That's all his coming first place or a first runner up means. Now I want to say thank you guys for watching, staying strong, watching this whole thing back to back. 100 people, guys, 100. I'm really excited and grateful. We are grateful and we love you guys from Gusto TV Africa. Thank you for coming on and watching this. And guys, I want to say that before you leave, click on the subscribe button so you'll be notified, and on notification bell as well, so you'll be notified when a new video comes up, guys. What can I say? A whole lot went down this evening, and it's time for you guys to go and start voting for your favorites. I really want to know what you guys think. Who do you think will win head of house? Who do you think will be safe this week, guys? Who do you think will be safe, and who do you think will be leaving? Just leave your predictions down there in the comment section, and I look forward to seeing them, guys. I'm really shocked at the fact that Pere is saved again. Like, how does he do it? But then luck seems to always be on his side. Emmanuel, congratulations. When he actually needed to be the head of house, he did get it, and he's safe as well. And then Queen is caught up in the middle again. Queen is a troublesome person, so I look forward to her bringing drama to Pere, because I know she's going to bring hell on Pere already, because Asma is already saying, I will catch you for inside house. Now, that's all I have for you guys right now. I hope you enjoyed the video. Now, until I come your way next time, I bring you updates back to back. Please click on the subscribe button before you leave. My name is Akindele Helen. See you guys next time.